Make sure you guys are watching from the 5 to the 7 minute mark, because that is where the power is in this video. For the breakdown of Jasmy and the banking and the partnerships is crazy. What's up, guys? Welcome to Run My Crypto. Hopefully you guys are having an amazing day. Guys, we're going to cover some information about Jasmy getting to that dollar. And I think, the problem that everybody's missing out on is that there are some major things happening in the crypto market that you need to understand. And we're going to talk about some of that. You also have to understand what's going on with the macro financial situation. It's solid. And I think that a lot of a lot of creators right now are pushing 2026 and all these coins to blow up, and these are your last chances to get in before this price gets away. Well, this should have happened in October, November, December, but it's going to happen in 2026. We're going to cover why that's going to happen. We're going to cover some other issues that are going on that are exciting, right? Because I bring personally as much positive information as I can. There has to be some negative, but we've been in the negative for I don't know how long already. And that time has passed. That page has turned. I'm going to get into a lot of details that are bullish going into 2026 that you have to really understand that this is occurring. This is happening, and it's with stable coins. And we know why the market is where it's at. But I'm going to explain to you that Bitcoin at this point in time, before tax time, should be about 50,000. It should be at 50,000, but right now it's at 86 or 87,000. And that is a huge, huge bullish sentiment going into 2026. So expect that bull run to hit this year coming up in 2026. So we're going to discuss all this info, and we're going to talk about Jasmy, why it's going to hit that dollar 2026. We're also going to chat about why Zcash has been bullish throughout the last 3 months when everything else was been down, which has to do what's going on with crypto. So make sure you guys watch all the way through to the end. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit that bell notification, because I'm telling you, I'm bringing you facts that I'm staying up late at night getting you guys this info so that I could put it out on a daily basis. I'm trying my hardest. Thank you guys for watching if you are watching, and it's a blessing if you watch as much as you possibly can. Let's get into this video. Bitcoin is sitting at $87,000 with $1.7 trillion in market capitalization. Should this be at $87,000 right now? No. Historically, no. Historically, when big institutions, big investors, all these big cap investors that got into Bitcoin generally need to hedge out for tax purposes. They're not doing that. They're holding. So Bitcoin is actually being held by big institutional investors, big retail investors, mini whales, whatever you want to call them, are holding. There's very little hedging out of Bitcoin right now for the price to be at 1.7 trillion in market cap, and then the price to be at $87,000 at this point in time. Now, what happened to the 120,000 from the range of Bitcoin being at 87 to 123,000, 124,000? That range basically flushed out through Zcash. And this is what I was trying to tell everybody in the beginning, is that the money that was going to flush out of Bitcoin essentially flushed out through utilization of Zcash, right? Because why? If you see the charts, they've been pretty damn steady and growing. Now, if we look at what current price, $541, 16.47 million supply. Outstanding. But this is see how all the partnerships, Coinbase, Bitfinex, right here. This is the main reason why people are utilizing Zcash. And this is the same reason why I'm telling you to get into Litecoin, because Zcash employs end-to-end encryption to protect your right to privacy. Cash is accessible and available to anyone with internet connection. You're in control. Zcash is a decentralized protocol, which means your money is yours. not the bank. This is what I want you to understand when it comes to investing in Litecoin, because Litecoin has adapted this type of feature. So these are basically called off ramps for investors that just do their thing on the side. I'm not going to even speak on it, but this is where that portion of that 87,000 to 124,000 Bitcoin has went. We're going to talk about how, oh, Jasmy, we don't see nothing's going on, etc., etc. I hear it all. But what you need to look at is a timeline and execution plan for stakeholder engagement. So for Q1, this is all Q1, Q2, Q3. This is where we're at, quarter 3. Because remember, quarter 4 in the Japanese calendar is actually January 1st through March. Q4 literally starts in our January 1st, which is next month, and finishes in March. So basically they have until March 2026 to align with this timeline. Now, that leads me to believe that by the time this is executed, we're going to start to see some traction, not only within Jasmy, but within the entire crypto market space. So I'm assuming, now I can make an ass out of me for assuming, but this is off of Binance, right? The company that's got Jasmy by the chokehold. I'm assuming they're going to release them by Q4 2025 out of the monetary zone, because they have timeline, they have information. That's what Jasmy needs to accomplish. Now, people were telling me, well, how do you know the partners? The only partnership understanding we got is what's being posted. This was posted October 6, 2025, talking about Panasonic powering secure IoT platforms. And this is what I talked to you guys about. Jasmy's biggest partnerships unveiled, how big tech is boosting this crypto project. Panasonic powering secure IoT platforms. Toyota driving blockchain into smart cities. Sony and Vaio securing devices and data. Transcosmos revolutionizing customer service. WITS enhancing public spaces with IoT. Chainlink boosting interoperability. Sasada or Kakata market making, improving liquidity. Early 2025 saw Jasmy Lab partner with Sasada or Kakata for marketing services, which basically means keeping trading smooth and prices stable for Jasmy on exchanges. This is crucial for token growth, ensuring better liquidity and global reach. In the volatile crypto market, strong liquidity can turn a project from a niche to mainstream. And this is what I've been trying to tell you. Jasmy is in the beginning stages, the baby stages of building something so powerful. Here's another one. Jasmy partnered with several notable companies, including Panasonic, Toyota, Vaio, Sumitomo Mitsui Banking Corp, and Sakata or Kakata, however you want to say it. People said Warren Buffett isn't tied to Jasmy necessarily, but look at the partner, look at the investments that Mr. Warren Buffett's investing in. Itochu, Marubeni, Mitsubishi, Mitsui, and Sumitomo Mitsui Banking Corp. I don't know how more crystal clear I can make it for you, but I painted the picture as beautiful as I can. Very, very robust, straight to the point. Jasmy 2026. I don't see why we wouldn't hit $1. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification. Please, please stay in tune with my videos. Like, share, comment. I love you guys, and I do this for you. Take care.